everyone, welcome to the new video. Today's video is going to be focusing on 5 ways how to make money fast in The Sims 4. And all of the activities that we will be performing today are base game. So base game friendly, don't worry if you don't have expansion packs, you can still make money fast. And I said we will be performing some activities, and that's true. This video is not focusing on careers. So if you are interested in your Sims not working 9 to 5, this is the right video for you. If you just start the game and you moved into the lot or you bought the house and you have no money at all, don't worry, the first activity we're gonna talk about doesn't require any investments. You don't have to purchase any objects. And that activity is to collect any collectibles or harvestables around your area. There is quite a big variety of the items that you can find in the Sims world. Try to look around your household lot first, because that's the easiest way that you don't have to travel anywhere, and look for the plants that you can harvest. Look for the logs where the frogs can be hidden. Frogs can also be found in the little ponds, so look there too. Look also for the spots with the fresh soil around, because you can dig there and you can get the time capsules from them. But most importantly, look for rocks which are sticking out of the ground, because you can get some precious items out of them, and what I find the most valuable are probably fossils. When you find them, click on them and extract the fossil, and then just drag it from your inventory and sell it, and you'll see that you can get quite a lot of money with this. I think the most rare one is the alien skull, so if you find that, you can get 250 simoleons just from it. There are 4 different items you can get out of rocks: time capsules, metals, crystals, and fossils that we were already talking about. And as I said, I think the best ones are fossils. Each rock is different based on what is inside, but if you're trying to make money fast, it doesn't matter which one you find, just extract everything what you can find. The best place where you can find many of these rocks is definitely Desert Bloom Park in Oasis Springs. And not only that you will find plenty of rocks here, but you can also look for frogs in logs or the pond, and you can harvest some plants which are around. If you find time capsules, open them and you will find trophies in them. You can keep them, but you can definitely sell them. Once you find any collectibles, just sell them directly from your inventory and you are making money already. One of the reasons why I'm including this activity as the first one is that first, you don't need to purchase any objects, so you don't spend money in the beginning. And second, you don't need to have any skill to perform this, so you can just go and extract the rock and make money quite fast, because you are not performing this activity for a long period of time. Second activity also doesn't require you to spend money in the beginning, but it will require you to spend some time doing that. It is fishing. So even if you don't have any money in your household, you can just go and straight fish. You don't have to purchase the fishing rod. It just appears automatically, which is quite funny, but it is how it is in The Sims. And find the sign in the world which shows fish, click on it, and then you can go fishing there. There are many spots in The Sims 4 base game where you can go fish, and apart from rivers which may be flowing around you, you can also fish in the ponds. So again, you can head to the park, and it doesn't matter which park it is, there is usually a pond there. Click on it and just go fishing. The only downside that I find about fishing is that in the very beginning you will get small fish and they will not bring a lot of money. So you will have to spend some time leveling up your skill. But once you reach certain amount, usually it's around level 5, you will start to get better and better fish, and then you will make more money. And apart from that, you can also fill your fridge with them, so you are saving money when you are using the produce which you already have. Third way how to make money fast in The Sims 4 is definitely playing an instrument. For the purpose of this video, I chose to buy the guitar because it's cheaper than the piano, and it's also much more realistic to walk around with the guitar and try to do some busking. So yeah, you can buy the guitar and you can level up your skill when you're playing, and once you are higher, you will get more and more tips. But it doesn't matter, you can just go straight with no skill at all somewhere in a public, and you can start to practice the guitar there or just jam, and Sims will gather around you and they will just start tipping. The higher skill you'll have, more tips you will get from Sims, and if you reach level 10, you will get 20 simoleons from each individual sim, so you can make quite a bang. Regarding any skill activities, what I can recommend is always to focus on one only, to try to build the highest level as soon as you can, because once you reach the higher levels, you will earn significantly more money. Higher you will go with your skill, you are also unlocking different possibilities which you can do and perform. So for example, with the guitar, if you are a level 9 and it's not just guitar but any instrument, you can write a song and then you can license it through the mailbox. This way you will earn extra cash even when you are not performing, because you will get royalties from the song every day. But it will only last for a week, so if you want to license that song again, you will have to do that after 7 days. Fourth way how to make money in The Sims 4 and how to actually make quite a lot of money is painting. You will need to purchase easel for this, but it's not super expensive, and even if you started with no money, you already probably gathered some of the rocks and sold some fossils. Now you will have enough to purchase the easel, and what you need to have is still extra cash to purchase the canvas when you are performing the skill. What I can recommend is usually start with a small canvas which costs 50 simoleons and also requires shorter time to finish the painting, so you will have money faster in the beginning. But later on, when you're leveling up your skill, it's much better to paint on the biggest and the largest canvas as you can purchase, which costs 100 simoleons. And yeah, it requires a little bit more time to finish the painting, but it also brings you much more money when you sell the painting. For any creative activity, it's always super good to be inspired, so try to perform tasks that will give you inspired moodlet. The easiest way how to get inspired is definitely taking a thoughtful shower, and you will have the shower hopefully in your household. And talking about moodlets, this is quite nice detail in The Sims 4 which is related to painting. If you have a certain moodlet such as flirty or sad, for example, you can create emotional painting related to that emotion you have or your sim has. And then if you put this painting on the wall, you can activate the emotional aura that this painting has related on the moodlet that your sim had when they performed this activity. Again, this is the active skill in The Sims 4, so higher you go, the better earnings you will have. So I can recommend to try to build a painting skill as much fast as you can and try to reach level 10, because if you are higher, you have higher chance to create a masterpiece. And masterpiece is usually sold to the gallery, and it brings you quite a big chunk of money, which goes into 1000 simoleons. Last but not least, the fifth way how to earn money in The Sims 4 is writing. The reason why I included this skill at the very last place is because you will need to own the computer to perform writing skill. Technically, you don't need to own the computer, you can go to the library and write there, but I assume that it's much better to have the computer in your household. So once you have enough of money, purchase the computer and start writing. Writing requires quite a lot of time to finish the book, and what I can recommend in the very beginning is try to not sell the book as self-published, because that's the only option that you will have in the very first few levels of writing skill. So once you finish the book, keep it in your inventory and try to reach level 5 of writing skill, because that will unlock your option to sell the book to publisher. Selling book to the publisher will bring you bigger amount of royalties that you will earn every day. But if you are struggling, you can definitely self-publish the book, but I usually find it's not worth it to do that. So level up your skill to level 5 of writing and then sell the book to publisher. The royalties will come every day, and that is what I find really good about writing skill, because it creates the passive income for your sim, and if you have more and more books published, you're earning more and more every day. What I can recommend related to any skills that you're building in The Sims 4 and then making money out of them, try to focus on one skill at a time only and try to master it as soon as you can, because higher level you are creating more valuable items, and that is the thing which brings you the most money in The Sims 4. Please consider to subscribe to my channel if you find this video helpful or entertaining. I would like to read in the comments your ways how you make money fast in The Sims 4, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. Bye!